Hello friends and welcome to Shadowfax Games. I am playing Frostpunk again. This time I am playing the Arks scenario. So the new home scenario, which you can check out in the playlist, I'll link in this video and in the description. The new home scenario is just basically introducing the basics of the game and building a standard city. The Arks is trickier. Because you are preserving 3 buildings that are arks for seedlings. You're trying to preserve plants to basically save life after the winter is over, get them through the winter. So that means you can't let the temperature in the arks drop too far. And you are also working only with engineers, no workers or children. So all of your employees are high skill, so no child labor this time around, which is probably a good thing. So let's go. So I just play standard difficulty. I never try to go easy or hard, and I'm not doing survivor mode. Survivor mode, I'm not exactly sure what it does. There's no active pause. The game will be very difficult, and your progress will be saved on exit only. Yeah, so basically you can't save scum. You can't save scum. You can't you can't pause. Yeah, so definitely not doing that. Let's go. I'm noticing I have a tendency to lose my train of thought in the middle of sentences while I'm recording, and makes me seem a little inarticulate, and I hope that isn't too annoying as you watch. I'm still relatively new to the recording and streaming video games. All right. Factory plans. We've reached the generator site and the seedlings are safely stored in the seedling arks. We're supposed to deploy automatons to make sure the city can run itself no matter the weather, but the transport carrying the factory plans was lost in a blizzard. We need to build a beacon and send a team to search for it. Okay. So first things first, I am going to assign an automaton to a coal pile. So we'll have 24-hour coal production. I'm going to build 2 gathering posts. And it'd be nice if I could hit all 4 of those piles. Doesn't look like it's in the cards. Yeah, so we're doing 3. I can do one here to hit 3 piles. All right. I build a street out there. And I'll need to gather some wood in before anything else. So I'm also going to assign, so if I have 10 people to build here, 10 people to build here, I have 45 engineers total. So I can assign 25 engineers to just gather while those other things are being built. And leave 20 available for building. So I'll just have them gather wood, which will let me build more streets pretty quick. Got a message. We must ensure the seedling arks don't freeze. All the seedlings and many of the tropical seeds are very sensitive to the cold. If the temperature in any seedling ark falls below chilly for too long, its precious contents will be irreversibly damaged, I see. Alright, so I also want to get a law, book of laws, adaption. I'm going to do emergency shift. I'll probably never use it, but I could use extended shift. And I can't research anything just yet. Just because I need a workshop to do research, but we'll try to get that built right away. All right. And, not tech tree. I need 15 wood. We do have wood coming in. All right. Let's assign 10 engineers. So all I've got are engineers. Once again, no children or workers. And I have enough to build me a workshop. Yeah, I'll build right here. And I'll also extend this road here. I'll need more wood. That's okay, we'll get plenty in our first day. Let's staff this up. And I'm going to pull 10 people off of here. Alright, so that way I'll still have some people building. Because I want to get these roads done, and then I want to get tents done. So, and the workshop as well. Alright, yep, I know I need to turn my generator on. Yep, I'll provide shelter for everyone. Perfect. I only need to build 5 tents. So let's start the generator. I'm going to remove the roads. Let's make sure that road gets built first. But we're going to remove the roads in the center ring except for one, so I can build the maximum amount of houses in the center ring. Because where you build your roads does it kind of adjust the plot sizes. So, yep. So if you don't have roads blocking the way, it'll just be your standard plot sizes. If they're in there, they might use larger plot sizes to fill out the space. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's literally all the houses we need. We might discover some survivors. Should also, if I can, build a medical post. Not quite there. I'll need some more wood. Alright, so the first thing I need to do is build a beacon so I can start scouting. Which means I need to research the beacon. Here's our tents. Alright, so fulfilled my shelter promise. We've got sick people. I need we've got sick people, so I'm gonna need to build a medical shelter as soon as I have some wood. Do I want to extend my work length? Yeah, why not? So we've got 2 more days until the temperature drops. I used extended shift, not emergency shift, right? Yep. Yep. Alright. Alright, medical center. 25 wood.
Time to get to work.
So build it right in the center ring. Then I'm going to want to build steam hubs to heat these. And I'll want to build a beacon as well, so let's just gather resources. I've got 5 people not doing anything. Do I want to build another... Yeah, let's build another tech. Let's build another workshop. So I'm kind of breaking my own rule here, placing these before I've removed the roads in between. But this is also one where space isn't the most pressing concern. Because it's a relatively small city, it's going to be mainly run by automatons. Right. Actually, I think maybe just 1 or 2 doctors should be enough. Yep, so technology tree, beacon, heating, steam hub, food shelter. Let's do faster gathering, because that does lead to other things and might as well get the benefit of it while I am gathering. Oh, I should, while I'm at it, let's actually build my beacon. I'm gonna throw it all the way out here. And I should build a cookhouse. That'd be good. Nearly forgot. Kind of want the cookhouse in a zone that I'm gonna be heating anyways. So right there should be good because I'm gonna be heating this ark.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
Let's get a steam hub going. That's going to be pretty crucial. So these are fine as long as they're chilly, so I can take 1 temperature drop before I need to heat them. Yep. I'm gonna pull people off of here to fill out this. And what do I want per law? Radical treatment.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Alright. So... I need some engineers, so I'll keep pulling people off of this wood pile. 1 more. I probably only need 1 engineer on the medical post, at least at the beginning. Is this... nope, this is still being built. Is the only engineer here sick? It would be. Alright, you can have 2 engineers. Alright, so we can already see a storm on the horizon. But we need to get the... We need to find the factory plans. I think my only engineer is sick, so... There we go. I need to free up 5 engineers. And what's going on here? Storm on the horizon, Captain with the beacon operational. We can clearly see the storm approaching from the south. It's still some distance away, but we better keep an eye on it and make sure we set up the infrastructure needed to heat the Arks before it hits. I see. Yep, so let's get scouts going. Boom. Alright, scouts are going. I need to research to get more scouts going. Coal pile depleted. So this one can use the automaton now. I need to start researching ways to collect coal.
Work time. Get back to work.
Alright. What's the next thing I want to research? Do I want heaters? Could be useful. Do I have enough for drawing boards? Yeah, let's go to the next level of tech and then worry about what we're getting. Since we seem to be flying through everything. I could potentially build out 2 more. Yeah, I could potentially build out 2 more workshops, especially if these deplete relatively soon. Okay. Oh, hunters, actually. Can I actually hunt here? That's an excellent question. That is, how do I take care of food here? I was noticing there's no hunter shack, so...
A new law has passed.
Yeah, that's intriguing. I can't remember how to actually collect food. Do you just find it out in the wasteland, or do you have to wait till you unlock the hot houses?
Out today.
I think the clear answer here. Yeah, so these will go down to chili, but chili is alright as long as they don't go below chili. So I think, yeah, definitely we want more scouts right away. I have 3 people available. And actually it's going to not be so great to actually have them just working on the coal piles. So, another workshop, why not? And actually, we don't need engineers in here. Because I've cooked all the food. So let's build 2 workshops, get a full 4 workshops going. Our supplies are covered in snow and ice. They seem undamaged, but we'll have to dig them out to be sure. Explore. We spent hours hacking at the ice to free our supplies, but we did it. We were forced to abandon them once. Doing it again would be unforgivable. Take the resources. So there's a broken... That's the next point, because I'm trying to find the factory plans. So I'll head that direction. And once I have more scouts, I'll clean up the stuff they left behind. Yep. Oh. Yeah, it's not going to be good to have people on unprotected resource piles here at the start of the day. So let's just put more engineers researching. And researching.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Just want to see what we're working with here. Yeah, everything's chilly, that's fine. We'll get a little bit of sickness from that, but should be fine.
Work time. Get moving.
On top of... Only the top of the automaton is sticking out of the snow. Digging it out will take some effort, but should be worth it. This automaton was left where it broke down. Thankfully, we managed to dig it out and fix it. We can send this fully operational automaton to the city. Send it to the city. Yep, and I'm going to keep hunting for factory plans. I'm aware of generator overdrive, but isn't necessary for the time. I do need to get some steam hubs built. I'm not going to turn them on right away, but I want to get them built. Yeah, so here... Ooh, it's so close. With an extended steam hub, I could power both of those arcs. Was there another arc? Yeah, we'll go along here. I might readjust where I have my steam hubs there in a bit, but... more scouts were researched. Wooden crates were depleted. Are you still gathering? Yep, still gathering steel. So... time to start my chains, resource chains, so let's get a steelworks going. And then maybe, I don't know if I want to invest in sawmills or wall drills right away. Steel wreckage is depleted. So this is done, right? No resources. That pile is depleted, so let me get more engineers going. Yeah, I definitely need to get more steel going. So I'll just... wait till that researches before I spend any more steel. Wall drill? Yeah, so hang on. Oh good, I only need wood to build the steel work, so let's do the wall drill. Alright. Yeah, I think I've collected all the available steel. I want to make sure I'm not actually running my steam hubs. Where are my steel deposits out here? All right. Why won't it let me build that? All right. Those built. I want, like I said, I want to make sure I'm not actually running these. Do they run? Is there no way to deactivate them? Halt operation. I will want them set to 24 hours, but for now, I want them halted operation because I don't want to burn the coal when I don't need it. Seedling arcs might freeze. In a few days, the temperatures will drop. Our seedling arcs will be in danger. We have to keep them warm with heaters or steam hubs. Yep. Well aware. Oh, I researched more scouts, so let's get those scouts going. Yeah. Always good to remember I have scouts. Alright. Our expedition's main vehicle left hopelessly wedged in a crevice. Exploring it will be difficult, but we have to find the factory plans that are on board. There is a technology to acquire here. Let's explore it. We rappelled down the crevice, listening to the ominous sounds of ice cracking under the weight of the steel behemoth. After an hour or so of searching, we find the document safe and retrieve the factory plans. We must get them to the city as fast as possible. The weather is getting worse by the minute, and we need automatons to secure the city and the seedling arcs before the storm hits. Yeah, so I'm going to come out here. I'm going to change this guy to there because I want to explore in this direction, in the direction of the storm if at all possible. All right. So I wasted some time because I didn't because I didn't create scouts right away. Hopefully that won't harm anything. Alright, so once again, this steam hub, I just want to immediately halt operation. We'll turn them on in a day here, or research heaters. Alright. I do want to put some engineers here. Oh wait, automaton. Yeah, and my automaton can come gather this coal pile. This one is nearly empty, I think. One more day of gathering should cover it. Oh, I do not need this steam hub running. Halt operation. Like I said, I'll take care of that in a day here right before the weather drops. Let's do the care house.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
I need metal. Yep, so shortly here. We should start getting more metal in. Let's extend the shift here. I know it raises discontent, but it is what it is. And is this an extended shift? Yes. Okay. Perfect. So we're fine.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
I have a decent amount of coal for the time being, so I'm actually going to move the automaton over to this wood. Yep. Wall drill researched. How much does it cost to build a wall drill? 20 wood, so I need more wood. And against all the odds on that, I'm actually going to research heaters, which is going to use some of my wood. So let's get more wood in and I'll build a wall drill. So not wasting time researching sawmills, we want to get this going right away. I'm going to pull some engineers from here, I think about 6. Actually, one more even. What's this here? We have just used our first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city, so let's hope our scouts find them during their expeditions. I see. Yep, I am well aware of that. I have 2 more steam cores I can use before worrying about that. What's going on here? So our people are worn out. Some of them have been working extended shifts for days on edge. They'll have to keep regular shifts everywhere for 3 days. Good idea. All right. I guess we'll do it. Yep. So did that set it to regular shifts for everything? Yep. All right. Technology tree. What do I want here? I want to get coal mining going. I need 20 wood for that. I don't want a coal thumper, at least not yet. But is there anything I can research for less than 20 wood? I think I'm just gonna collect wood and then set my research. Let's get coal mining going. I know we're out of wood, that's okay. All right, so just returned with the technology to build a factory. Send you out here. So far so good on everything. I do need to build a care house here.
Workday ends. It's off time.
What's this? What's going on here? Automaton. I see. Alright, so what I'm going to do with that automaton is steel has been a bit of a choke point. So as wood, I'm going to put it on steel for now. And before the temperature plunges, my scouts have arrived at the industrial ruins. Explore. We discovered a bounty of resources as we dig through the snow. Sadly, that's not all we find. An avalanche killed everyone who worked here. Their corpses have been frozen solid. The relatively light clothes and insignia of Her Majesty's Prospector Corps suggest they were explorers sent north to look for suitable places for generators during the onset of the Great Winter. Maybe it's for the best they weren't there to witness the fall of the Empire. I will take resources, and you can move on. Alright, once this pile is exhausted, I'll move him over there. I need to build a factory. Ooh, how long have you been running? Well, I guess actually the drop is coming up, so let's get him going. 24 hours, because actually, so the question is, how much coal? Let's rely on heaters to begin with. Because I think the heaters, since I'm only concerned about heating these specific buildings, I think we'll just rely on heaters. Yeah, I think that should be fine. I should probably think about some storage.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
This one, I'll turn on the... I should have done that before I turned off the heater, but we'll turn it on because that'll keep these factories warm. Yep, or not factories, but workshops. Speaking of which, I need to build the factory. And I want to build it in range of a steam hub, so right here is fine. Wood crates are depleted, so that an automaton can work here to gather more wood. Alright, I want to get, if possible, yeah, drafting machines would be great. We're still doing fine for coal. Scouts reach the Icefall mine. This mine is at risk of being buried by an avalanche at any time. It must have been abandoned a long time ago. Explore. Judging by the equipment, it looks like this mine was constructed before the Great Winter, possibly by the first prospectors to explore the area. The general disarray inside the buildings suggests they were abandoned abruptly, presumably due to some sort of earthquake. Many valuable resources have been left behind. Take resources. Yep. Let's head up. There. So I have coal mining. I do need steam cores. I do need steam cores to build coal mines, but I've brought some back. So I think we're good there. So there's my coal mines. And I'm not too worried about heat inside of them because I want them to be mainly worked. Speaking of which, wait, is that an automaton working there? No, so I do want to heat that, and an automaton working here. Yep, okay. So I probably have some people falling sick because I didn't heat this building. I'm gonna mainly run these with automaton, so I'm not too worried about building steam hubs in these regions, at least to begin with. Yep. Factory. I want to start building automatons. Fundamental research. An engineer is asking me for a day off. Yeah, carry on with the project. That's fine. I'm also going to grab a couple off of research. Nope. To staff the factory. And what it'll take to build an automaton. 100 wood, 50 coal, 1 steam core. Let's build 2. And that'll leave me a steam core to work with. Technology tree, lighter scout sleds. Exploration is the key to success. I'm going to research prosthetics. And before I forget, let's build a care house. We'll build it in the main ring. I'm going to dismantle this building. Nope. And
gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Alright, so care house is good. Not that I need it for now. Once I have automatons, I can gather up these last coal piles before I worry about throwing them on here. Well, maybe I should. I'm going to actually pull this automaton and put it here. So we are bringing coal in. I just realized I have no one collecting coal right now. So actually, instead of there, put it on the coal pile and get all that gathered in.
Move. Time to get to work.
All right, rock formation, a distinct spot in the Frostland. We can use it as a waypoint to further explore. Carry on. Once again, I'm just going to keep exploring as close to the direction of the storm as I can. Yep. Let's keep moving. Okay, automaton, gather up this coal pile. So that didn't take long at all. Oh, the temperature went up, so I no longer need that steam hub running, nor do I need my heaters. I'll leave that heater on, because I have people working there. Test subject needed. An engineer working on the automaton project is back. He wants to borrow an automaton. Give him an automaton. We're nearly done with one anyways. I don't need gathering post-installation or efficient gathering. Resource depot upgrade, I could do that. So I could get to the large resource depot. What about food, health, and shelter? I should do the hothouse. I need a hothouse. I need to start bringing food in. Which automaton got taken? The one working... Or no. The one working... Or are we good? Yep. Alright, so... Still got plenty. Are you working here? Yeah, let's set an automaton there. Keep the coal coming in. Scouts have reached the Snowcrawler. Snowcrawler, explore for... we're gonna explore their steam cores here. One of the Snowcrawlers that was lost on the journey south. Disassembling it will provide us with resources. Explore. This Snowcrawler was separated from our expedition by the blizzard and ran out of fuel. Our people are still inside, frozen solid. We'll give them a proper burial. The crawler was built before the Great Winter. Nobody predicted how bad the weather would get. It didn't stand a chance. All we can do now is dismantle it. Let's take the resources. And I do kind of want to go this direction. And then I think I'll have him come on back with those resources. So one of my automatons is being used by the automaton project. I'll get it back eventually. New landmark. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. Mountainside cave. Yep, I'll keep moving. Damaged snowcat. This used to be a large snowcat. Its steam turbine must have exploded, turning it into a heap of junk. We found some supplies inside the wreck. We'll surely find a good use for them. Take resources. And since there isn't a new location, this scout I can send back to the city. And they are bringing steam cores, metal, and coal. Perfect. All right. This automaton is being studied by an engineer. I have one engineer available. We're still good on temperature everywhere. Yep. out of steel because I made an automaton. Let's hopefully collect more steel. Okay, so I've got the hothouse. Is there anything I can... Ooh, allows us to deploy automaton scouts and raises the scout limit by 1. Yeah, that definitely seems to be a good idea. Plus, it's the only thing I can research right now. And let's build a hothouse. Once again, I want it to be in range of a steam hub. Not sure how far that will reach. I'll do it over here. But I definitely want to start collecting food. Yeah, right about there should be good. And let's build a road like that. Man-made cave. A short tunnel leads into a vast natural cave complex. It seems to have been used as a warehouse. There are still some supplies here. Yeah. Take resources. And let's bring them back in. It looks like that's, for the time being, that's all I can explore. Alright, what's going on here? Captain, we've run out of steam cores. We know there are some industrial ruins to the north and south. We might find more steam cores there. I think I found them. I'm just bringing them in. Alright. Oh, no. So you can hit that one, and you can hit that one. Alright. New automaton has been built. I am going to put an automaton on steel because I want to free up some engineers to work in the hothouse once that's ready to go. New law. Do I want the fighting arena? Yeah.
New law. A new law has passed.
The automaton. Keep working, we'll find a steam core later. So he needs a steam core to finish the project. Unfortunately, I've used all of the steam cores. So I'll tell him to come back to that later, hopefully. So I need to build a fighting arena. Yeah, we'll build it in the central ring. Alright, do I have another automaton? Yep. So let's start collecting coal from there. Yep. Oh, it's because he finished working on it. Okay, yep. So I can use an automaton as a scout now. Right? I thought I could. I need steel to make an automated scout. Well, let's keep collecting steel. Okay, fighting arena has been built. That will help reduce discontent. Resources, steel steamworks, coal mining optimization. Let's do steel steamworks. I need to bring my scouts in to actually bring in some steam cores here pretty quick.
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
Oh, good. Yes, I am ready to go on food collection. I'm going to need to. I'm probably going to need to shut down one of my workshops so I can cook. And we are coming up on a temperature drop.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
So we're doing fine in our arcs. Oh, I will need to keep that. I might actually just need to start running the steam hub over here. Scout arrived. Explore. We have to scout the plains. I'm gonna bring him into the city. Because I believe, well, he doesn't have any steam cores. He does have food. Before I do anything else, we're gonna send an automated scout app. I wonder why this is listed as no one employed, even though... Weird. I hope I'm not going to run out of coal here.
Tools. The shift is ending.
South Pass. Explore. We have to scout these new locations. What are you carrying with you? No steam cores, right? You do have steam cores. You need to go to the city. Coal mining optimization. Okay, more food, more coal, more wood, that's good. You can head out here. I'm curious why this automaton isn't actually working over here. That's very interesting to me. I don't know, I guess we'll have to find out. this. Give him a steam core. Perfect. All right. Then let's make 2 more automatons then. And send the scout out. Can explore in this direction. I could potentially disband a scout and send out an automatic scout? Actually, come on back. Because I'm gonna give that a try. Alright. Oh, I need an automaton available. Okay. For now, then we'll keep you going. All right, it was worth a shot. All right, we don't need you or you. Or you. I don't need a heater there because no automaton is working there. Since we have full metal, switch you over to here. There we go. So we're bringing in coal. And then we should work on I don't want to upgrade those yet. I need more steam cores. Do I need more steam cores? I guess not. Laws. Public house.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Alright, yep, I need to let some things build before I'm go much farther. Scouts have reached Broken Tree. Carry on. Lone Boulder. Huge success. Automatons can be used at medical facilities. Cost of automatons falls by 5%. So yeah, we're gonna use that right away. And we're gonna put an automaton on coal for the time being. I do need to think about upgrading generator power. I don't know if I need steam hub range with the way I've got things set up. Except that I could potentially heat all of this with one single steam hub if I put it in the right place. So yeah, we might upgrade steam hub range. Sir, there's been an accident. An automaton has stepped on a man, crushing his leg and crippling him for life. People argue automatons should walk more slowly and carefully, even at the cost of their efficiency. Slow down the automatons. I think I can afford that. All right, and I think I'm going to need to use my factory to build a prosthesis as soon as this automaton is done. So I think my one hothouse can keep up with my food production. Yeah, it can. For now. I know about amputees. Alright,
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
I need more steam cores. And I don't have anywhere to store wood anyways, so... resource depot. I probably want to research large resource depots and just build those. Lone Boulder. A distinct spot in the Frostland. We can use it as a waypoint to explore further. Carry on. Right, I'm just going to keep moving out. We're nearly there. Alright, pub, one engineer. Alright, hope rises. Alright, I need to probably get my heaters going. Again. Frozen pond. Explore, carry on. Yeesh. No, we're going to go right into the heart of the storm. Might be tricky. Alright, I want an automaton working there. Bringing me metal in. New law. Moonshine.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Since I'm fine on wood for now, I'll collect more metal. And I need to make a few prostheses. Let's start with 5. Oh, yep, let's get that one. That one. Heater on. Heater on. Whew, I nearly forgot. Alright, tricky.
Work time. Get moving.
Yep. Yeah, no, we're doing fine. Alright, well, I'll end there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.